All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome to another night of Cyrenthe here on my Twitch channel. My name is Tythalanos, here where I play games, and Wednesday nights are for a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play with some of my friends. A couple announcements we're going to run through tonight. Then we're going to get into actually character and player introductions. Then we'll get back into the game, so we can get back into the action since it's getting a little tense at the moment. First off, let's see. If you want to follow my channel, you can create an NPC that inhabits the world of Cyrenthe, which is my homebrew world that the players are playing in. With that, your character will interact with players in one form or another on stream, for good or for bad. If you subscribe to the channel, that character is going to have a larger tale to tell. Might see them more often. Maybe give the characters gifts. Maybe steal something from them and they got to chase them down. It might be multiple session arc. We shall see. Other ways to support the channel: if you donate bits, 100 bits will let you gift a hero point to any of the players, and we'll be having the hero points up on the screen. The bits can also, giving the hero points can also be given to the GM. As you can tell, the GM is woefully running low, so I greatly appreciate that. I will have to make this announcement more as there's more people in the channel, or when more people are watching. Music that you heard in the intro and that you can hear throughout the rest of the night comes from our bard, Gregolis Designs. You can find his music on YouTube and Spotify. Our character artist and our artist is Fox Rubiscos. You can find their work on X, and you'll be seeing the character art popping up throughout the channel right over the hero point screen. So expect to see some character art here shortly. With that, that's it for my introduction and announcements. We'll get into the character introductions next. Mike, why don't you tell people a little bit about yourself and who you are playing tonight?
Hey everyone, I'm Mike, aka Madcap23 on most socials. I've been doing TTRPGs for 30 plus years and been having a great time with Ty being my DM. I'm generally the DM of most groups. Tonight I will be playing Hestian, your Whisper Elf Rogue, who is just itching to help commit some war crimes tonight.
I don't know how to break this. By Hessian getting hurt, very much so, is probably what's going to help. Let's see, Allie, you're up next. A little bit about yourself and who you're going to be playing tonight.
My name is Allie, and I'm very anxious for tonight. I'm playing Joanna the Human Monk, and I don't want to jinx anything, so I'm just going to stop.
All right. Shelly, a little bit about yourself or a little bit about yourself and who you are playing tonight.
Before we murder everybody in the town. Hey friends, I'm Shelly, also known as Flea Monkey, also known as Hey It's Flea Monkey on Threads and Instagram. And tonight I am playing Guzmik, your friendly neighborhood cleric, who's not so friendly here in this town because, it's occupied and we aim to free it. So bring on the murder.
Good to know that the town is being taken over. They're not just killing townsfolk. Ashley, a little bit about yourself and who you are playing tonight.
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley, also known as Minnesota Muse. I am playing tonight Ember, the Lycanon Moontouch Oracle class girl. She's a humanoid creature with big reddish ears and a big red tail, and she can turn into a fox sometimes when she feels like it, and sometimes when she doesn't.
All right. With that is going. We'll be ready to jump back into the game if everyone's ready. I gotta remember to get the music ready.
Yeah, you do.
Last session, the party, who has now snuck into Lantar, began sneaking about the city. Guzmik, with the help of Hestian, dressed the part of an invading goblin and was able to learn a few important bits of information about Blackmaw and his generals, Dodun, the oversized bugbear, and Soleth, the harpy that is able to enthrall a throng of people. Seems they each have taken a section of the city as their own. Cyrenthe at the northeastern corner, nearest Nice 2 and by the harbor. Dodon in the crypts of the God's View Shrine, where the party first landed in Lantar, where they first climbed over the wall. And Blackmaw in the Safe Harbor Inn that Guzmik was currently in gathering information. Guzmik was also able to learn that there are refugees still about the town, though in hiding. On her way back to the party, she also found a rusted and drained lion shield. Ember spent most of her day hiding in the upstairs of a building, sowing rumors through a message spell that Dodon is soon to start attacking the other camps, as he is running out of folk to torment during the day. Folk to torment. During the day, she also saw a calico cat carrying a small pouch on the roof across the street, who also noticed Ember's hideout. With a quick sign of patting their paw, they took off to the north. As Guzmik returned, the party spoke of searching about the city for a short time this evening, which focused on an apothecary shop nearby. I do have to jump in. Ember and Hashin, you're getting another hero point from Toxic. Thank you so much, Toxic. Please stop giving them hero points and please start giving me hero points, but thank you so much.
Toxic, do not pay any attention to what the DM says.
You're doing just fine, Toxic. Just fine.
Keep it up. Do not change your methods.
All right, let's see. We are here. All right. Players, we return now as you were heading towards the apothecary shop that is nearby where you were hunkering down for the day. It now being, I think we were saying, later afternoon, as Guzmik, still done up as an invading goblin, is heading off in that direction, as the other three members, Hashin, Ember, and Joanna, are sneaking about and reaching the apothecary shop. As you could all smell a familiar scent of earthy, I can't think of all my descriptors of it.
Drugs.
Yeah, earthy drugs. Well, let's just go with earthy drugs.
A very familiar earthy, dank smell of Mountain's Foot.
Dang. Yep.
As
Smells like junk. What?
Dude, that's some dank Mountain's Foot, man. Let's go and get some.
This stuff rips.
as you all are able to kind of turn the corner down this alley or down the street, and you see at the end of it, at the shop, or at the closest point to the cliff, essentially set up near where you can see the mountain cliff behind it start to rise up before it hits the tall wall of Lantar. Just to your right, actually, you can start seeing the expansive vista of the lake down below. The closer you get to the edge, you can see more of the city. Again, still a few pockmarks of fires and smoke rising from other buildings in the lower section of the city. But the apothecary shop in front of you is beaten up a bit, as many of the other buildings has been tossed. Most of the windows have been broken. There is the door kind of cracked off its hinges and hanging there. The door frame itself, you can even see, is like busted up and broken and bent. As you have all reached, you can kind of see a little sign still partially hanging, reading "Touch of Nature" outside. From your hidden vantage point or out in the street heading to it, players, I return it to you. What would you like to do?
I don't think we're traveling together. So if I said something,
Two groups.
Yeah. If
Mhm.
I am just kind of minding my own business, shambling along, not minding my own business, but looking like I am. And I'm just gonna casually make my way in through the door that's hanging off the hinges. Because I can smell something I want. Follow
Okay.
my nose.
Sneaky team, what are you doing as Kuzmik is confidently heading in straight away?
Round back, maybe?
Yeah, I think we should go around back.
All right, I'm gonna follow the group.
Head around to the back side. It looks a little less damaged from this point, though as you head around to the back side of it, Guzman, you're going to see this too, but like looking in the windows, you can see a number of the shelves have like toppled over. There are number of papers kind of strewn about. The floor is littered with herbs, though you can see Guzmik, most of them have been trampled on, stepped on, waterlogged. It is a disaster inside. And even as you get around to the back side, you can see a couple of the windows on the back are actually broken open. The back door swinging wide open.
As soon as Guzmik gets inside, she's gonna sniff the air, and she's also gonna cast Detect Magic on the interior of this building and all of Cyrenthe.
From your vantage point that you've entered, you're not really going to see any pings of magic.
Okay. I'll follow my nose then.
All right. So as you head inside a little ways, the major layouts of the building would have been the front, again, as many of the buildings and shops have been, is more the selling point. There is a back section. The players on the back side would see the kitchen is half almost like an alchemist slab. A little bit of a brewery type thing. A stairwell in the back end, kind of leading up, and Guzmik, you can see the front end of this building is a little different in the fact that it's not like a vaulted and high roof. It is a relatively low roof, still a good 12, 14 feet high, but it is a full flat roof as there is a full second level in this building. Guzmik hunting around and following the scent of Mountain's Foot. You find some pretty quickly. Over here. And over there on the ground. A number of them kind of soaking in a bit of water from maybe a heavy wind that kind of came in, but you are finding a decent amount of Mountain's Foot, though it is all ruined and kind of waterlogged.
I say in my head. I will go to the back. I'm going to make my way to the back in case they're not able to get in, and see if there is a way I can let them in. My sneaky team.
Sneak team, the back door is open.
Go in.
Yeah.
Look around.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my schnozzle, see if I can find anything interesting.
All right.
Are there stairs in the back?
There are stairs in the back.
I want to try to listen and hear if anyone's upstairs, and if not, go upstairs. Or
Right.
downstairs, whichever one it was.
Everyone give me a perception check then.
Yeah, I told you I'd be. Well, we'll see. I'm staying with that. I can be non-perceptive for once.
I got a 23.
I got a 19. I'm not seeing your guys.
I'm reloading. I don't know what it came up from. 14. Man, this place is a mess.
You're telling me this is horrible.
All the mountain's foot's wrecked.
Who would do such a
said that?
thing?
All right, let's see.
Wind in it.
Cassian 15, Ember 14, Guzmic, and Joanna 20. All right.
But I do have that special scent in precise 30 feet.
Okay. I realize my music ended up double counting, so we're going to change it up to...
That's very Ravenloft-esque.
Yeah. All right. Ember, listening upstairs. Sorry, wrong. Ember, searching about, sniffing about for something useful.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to track mainly onto Mountain's Foot. It takes over everything. And
Oh, man. Stinks up everything.
so finding something of use is going to be pretty minor. I'd say you can take a few like minor herbs that might be useful. You know, you've seen that these in your own nature's remedy have been relatively effective sometimes. You'll probably find a few of those kind of laying around, but nothing super special at this point.
Did you say that there was like a lab sort of in the back, or alchemist lab?
Yep.
Are there any like supplies, like empty bottles and other potion making supplies that I can pocket?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, just make kind of a note that you've got a number of them for whenever you do your potions and such.
Okay.
Let's go to Hastian. You were looking for...
I was simply looking around, and basically I'm looking to see if there's any type of things that I can use for poison making, and also I'll be kind of watching the back door.
Okay. You'll find quickly that there isn't much poison stuff in here. It seems to be very much a healthy apothecary shop, and keeping an eye out. At this point in time, no one seems to be sneaking up on you. Guzmic, you're searching around for useful items, I'm assuming?
Yeah. I think Guzmic is, I mean, if anything jumps out at her, yes, for sure. But she's looking for like places that the proprietor might have hidden stuff, because it looks like this place is pretty turned over.
Mhm.
So like secret compartments or, patches or anything like that.
Perfect point, because as you follow the scent of other Mountain's Foot, you do find what would have at one point been a hidden stash room, kind of set off to the side behind the counter that could have been easily accessible to hold something of questionable nature.
Great
Though-
value.
Huh?
Great value.
At one point, yes. Or yes, definitely holding things of value. At this point in time, though, you do see it is broken and torn asunder. From your perception check, it was definitely crashed in and smashed in. And you can see that there's nothing really in there now. Unsure if there was anything in there, though you do find a decent amount of still dried and usable Mountain's Foot. Though it's only like 2 uses and it'll take a little bit of time to scrape things together and probably sift out some of these splinters.
May I take that time?
Sure.
To the limit of like a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we can hang out here the whole time.
Everyone seems to be looking a little bit, so you're going to have some time. Joanna, as you're listening upstairs, you do hear a bit of creaking and unnatural movement, you'll say. Like, it's not you don't think it's a person. Doesn't seem to be loud enough, but something seems to be making a little bit of noise upstairs. So it's not like it is dead
quiet. I point it out to Hestian and ask if he can hear anything better. His big ears.
Hestian, you're hearing about the same kind of thing. It does not. Again, you're unsure what it is, but it is not a perfectly quiet upstairs.
Give me just one moment. I'm going to try to stealthily go upstairs and see if I can see what's up there.
Right. Give me that stealth check.
25.
All right. As you start sneaking your way upstairs, you see, again, as you've seen in most places around here, and actually as you look closer at the steps as you're heading up, that a number of them are cracked and busted. And you get up to the top, and you can see a broken door that is now laying kind of flat on the ground. As you continue to sneak up and look around, there's a couple small bedrooms up here, but you can see that there are a number of large holes in this low roof here, and some of the wind from the outside seems to be moving some cloth that had been thrown about, and is, some of the bedding and stuff seems to be like pulling and dragging on some of the wood and such. That is where the noise is coming from, but it seems like the upstairs as well had been looted.
I'm gonna pull the sheets and things that were making noise and wad them up and throw them in a corner, so that the noise stops. And then I'm gonna go back downstairs.
Okay. Anyone else?
And I'm going to
go ahead.
Actually, I'm gonna say, hey, all right. I know that this wasn't in the initial plan, but looking around, this place has been fairly well ransacked. They've left it to ruin. This could be a good place for us to hole up, because I doubt that they're going to come back here. Anyone's going to come back here looking for anything, because there doesn't seem to be anything left. What do you all think?
I think that's a great idea, but I think we should eliminate the smell of Mountain's Foot, because that's going to bring all the goblins here. So I can work on that. Get it scentless, at least in that way. Otherwise, I think this is a great idea. Just leave it trashed downstairs.
Because the Mountain Foot brings all the goblins to the yard.
And they're like, it's better than yours.
That's right. It's better than yours.
I mean, you could teach them, but you'd have to charge.
Wow.
Anyway.
We're torturing Tyler.
You are. You really are.
Biting my tongue.
Poor Ty.
Damn right.
What would you do for a Mountain's Foot?
Would you sacrifice your teammates?
Just looking at all of you.
All right.
Do we have some cross ventilation here? Like the front door is hanging open, the back door might still be open. Guzmik is going to immediately get to work cleaning up the mountain's foot. She'll follow her nose and gather up all the wet, sloppy, wasted product and put it out behind the back door with intent to move it somewhere else later.
Okay.
Well, the question is, how badly is it ruined? I mean, could I spend some time and use my cooking skills to re-dehydrate it, or is it molded?
Doesn't seem to be molded. I mean,
It's wet on the floor.
not
though,
all of it.
right? Like
It's a weird
Lots of
spice
Cheetos
mix
left.
that you don't really want.
it's got some chili pea
How do
in
you
it.
know until you try it?
This mountain's foot tastes like urine.
Oh, no!
Bugbear urine, the worst kind. Not that I'm a connoisseur of
Yeah.
urine
I
or
was gonna
anything.
say.
What?
Awkward.
That's being
Let's
written
talk
down.
about
That's
something
the quote
else.
of the
Session.
night.
You're more than welcome
Anyway.
to try if you want, but Guzmik at this point is expecting it to be a lost cause.
Well, if Heston wanted to try,
Pick me out the best bits, and we'll see what I can do with it.
okay, I have standards, so I will try to pick up some stuff that's wasted, but it wasn't on the floor. Maybe it was wet and on a counter or on a shelf. Was there any of that, or is it all?
It's mostly on the floor. You're talking 5% of what you found probably would have been not on the floor.
Better than nothing.
I'll do a sniff test on it. If there's like a trace of urine smell in it, we're not working.
Because
with
you're
it.
not a connoisseur of urine or anything, but
She knows what urine is.
I know what urine smells like, specifically bugbear, but
Or goblin.
or goblin. I mean, obviously, I know what goblin urine smells like.
I don't want to know these things about your personal life.
Guzmik, give me a perception check as you are investigating the possibly ruined Mountain's Foot.
Is this a urine check?
And the presence of urine.
Yep. That's great. 21.
All right.
I should be able to detect urine.
There are a number of the kind of these what had once been dried mushrooms that are now rehydrated. They're not as how do I put this? You can tell that on the majority of them, something might have been nibbling on them.
Oh.
And you find, as you kind of were cleaning stuff up, that you're not just getting Mountain's Foot, like you're finding small
Mouse
animal
salad.
droppings.
Oh, droppings. Was this no pass? Hard pass on
Yeah,
this.
then it's a hard pass for me too. I'm not gonna no. I mean, there's some things that I can do to mask flavors and rehydrate or redehydrate things but no, if there's poop involved,
Urine is another story, right? But poop. End of story. I'm only kidding. We were obviously not going to eat any of it if it had any kind of waste product on it.
Waste matter, yes, exactly.
All right.
I'm
we're-
so glad to find out you guys have standards.
There's a line
They may
somewhere.
not be high,
Yeah.
but there is a line.
And
You
it's
guys are on
drawn
a
in the
splash
corner.
right now.
An ant could limbo under it, and that's about as tall of a creature that could limbo underneath that
Yeah.
bar, but
So it sounds like the plan is to
We're not
kind
gonna
of
do that.
set up shop. And are we planning to spend the night here? Or are there other plans as it is starting to get a little darker?
The upstairs seems defensible. I like the idea of being here in this building because, like I said, it's already been ransacked. And the likelihood that someone will come back here even looking for scraps is fairly minimal. I'm open to other suggestions as always, but this seems defensible.
I mean, I'm fine with, using this to be a place where we sleep. However, what I would like to do is I would like to get near that temple where that awful bugbear is. And then I would like to fireball the inn. So if they see the fireball trail, that they don't immediately go back to our hideout.
I like your style. How many potions of invisibility do we still have?
None.
Damn it.
Are there any humans in town? I mean, like,
Not
not refugees.
not of the invading
Okay.
group.
Hey,
Can we drop
Goosewick,
that?
when you were at the bar, did you ask them if they had any of the prisoners or townspeople at the bar?
Didn't they indicate that there could have been some downstairs? They weren't sure.
No,
Or did they? Am I making
it
that up?
sounded like Black Maw hung out downstairs.
Yeah, but he didn't have any
There was no
party
indication
favors?
from the information that Ty gave you last time that there could have been
Okay.
prisoners.
Mm.
But
you do know
of
that there are a
course
number
there-
of folk, like a number of the invaders, still hunting for and looking for them for whatever reason they might have. But you're unsure if there were any kind of captured folk or such around.
So we want to go and make it look like the fireball comes from the bugbear.
yes, we want them to all fight. Let them fight.
Definitely.
So it would be good to like sneak out there and then maybe retreat back here while they fight amongst themselves.
I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're laying down. You can see in the dark, right?
Yes. I could
Excellent.
also potentially like turn into my foxy self and like run away, but I don't want to leave my clothes anywhere.
Obviously.
I mean, I
How
could
far
leave
can
my
you
clothes
shoot?
here, sneak out to the temple, turn into a naked fox person, and then fireball something, and then turn into a fox and run away.
I mean, you could do that.
I mean, if you're gonna
Everyone's
fireball,
got
you
a
can
kink.
fireball totally nude.
Here's the catch though. Like, do we know that Doden can shoot fireballs? Like, why would they assume it was him, even if it was coming from his direction? I mean, it's a great idea, but I don't want to wet blanket this. But what will make them think besides like where it's coming from, that it's Doden?
She'll engrave with love from Doden on the fireball while she...
It's true that they wouldn't necessarily know, but being that is his home base, any act of aggression coming from that direction, he must know about, right?
And besides, it's an excuse for her to cast fireball. And
I mean,
there's-
we wanted to light
there's-
that inn on fire anyway, but
there's nothing wrong with having that kind of an excuse. So I'm with her. I think
I
that
think
we
it's
should
fine. I
help
think we
her
should.
get there.
Just want to know if it's worth trying to get all the way back to the shrine to do it. You just want to do it right at the front door.
You could also stay at the
Well,
other house. It's close to the shrine.
There is that.
From there.
Fireball the shrine?
I mean,
Would it make more sense if, like, we fireballed the crypt? We've already
Well,
seen
here's
rumors.
the problem.
Not for
Here's the problem is that there might be people down in the crypt, like
yeah.
people we want to save, because if I'm remembering correctly from the interviews that we did with the refugees, they said that Deodan person was taking people into the crypt, and that they just heard like horrible screams coming from down there.
Yeah, also generally most of the invaders don't like Dodan. So
Giving them an
giving them
excuse.
another reason to not like him. When they're already like, yeah, we don't like him. is great. So I think that in general they would want to believe that this is another thing that this crazy bugbear has done. And
You can definitely shoot that far from the shrine.
well, they don't know. I mean, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, maybe he got a hold of some magic. Maybe he's got a new
I mean
sidekick.
How far can you shoot this thing?
Oh, really far.
Okay, cool.
Isn't it like 300 feet?
500.
Holy! Okay.
Yeah, right? It's ridiculous. Anyway, so
Amazeballs.
my thought, and of course, like, all of this is up to the DM, right? Is that we're giving the majority of invaders who don't like this guy a reason to blame this guy some more, and then they're gonna go fight.
Hopefully.
Right?
Like Godzilla and
Yeah.
King Kong.
Yes! Let them fight.
Or does it just send them all to us at once?
Well, we don't want them to know it's us. So we're gonna fireball, and then we're gonna run away.
Yes.
But then no one can see us.
Yes.
Okay.
We were never there.
When do we want to do it? Right now?
When it's dark out.
Like- Well, yeah,
Do
we
it
know.
either tonight or tomorrow night.
Tonight. We should do it tonight. We're pretty sure
Yeah.
Blackman's in there right now. So we gotta do it tonight. Gotta be ready. Can we do it tonight?
then The other house?
Yeah.
You
We've already
say it?
primed up, like,
Yeah.
the goblins and stuff by sowing rumors. Nobody likes that bugbear. He's bad news. Oh, just wait. We're coming for him.
So, remind me, was this the other house? Or was
I
it
think so.
this one?
Yeah. I think it was this one.
The top one, I thought, was
We started there.
the one that we snuck into and had kind of examined.
So the
Okay.
Where was
essentially the first house had been burned down.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had kind of set up in this house
Okay,
where you
so
had
the middle
seen,
one.
you had kind of seen goblins in this general area where they had started that fire.
All right. Okay.
You were set up in this house for spreading the rumors and throughout most of the day. And you are down over here for currently at Touch of Nature.
Where
Okay,
did
let's
Ember
go back
see
to the house
other
that we
cat?
were at.
That other lycanthrope.
And across the street.
Okay.
Let's go back to where we were, to that house that we were at just before here. And honestly, thinking about the fact that the goblins came into the bugbear's territory and started lighting shit on fire is a really good reason why the bugbear might throw a goddamn fireball at him.
We don't even need a
Just
reason at this
thinking.
point. This is what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it.
So we're gonna pop it
Oh,
off
you
from.
guys are amateurs at war crimes.
We, no matter what we do, it's going to go off the rails. So we might as well go kick that hornet's nest and
100%.
run away.
Let's do it.
Light the firecracker
gonna
in the hornet's nest and run away.
Yeah.
Fire starter.
Exactly.
Twisted fire starter.
Alright.
We're gonna fire it off from up here or from like the
No, I
ruins
think-
of this house.
From either the
From
ruins of the
our
house or
old
the
house.
house that were.
No,
Or go
we're going to
over
get
to that.
closer to the temple.
Oh, because I was going to say, if we even fired it off from like over here, I'm sure that we'd still get the same kind of reaction from most of the critters of, hey, that asshole did this.
Have to be anywhere near that close though. Like she can shoot this thing from like probably
Right.
from Gareth. So
Wait, is it a trajectory or is it straight?
It's straight. That's
Do we have
why.
to avoid the houses?
hell no. Blast them.
I mean, look how tall the inn is.
It's true.
The inn's gigantic.
Allie, what's that distance say?
60 feet.
That's not right.
No, it's not, but that's fine. But now I understand where it is. Because it's 60. Okay, so if I go. Crap. I did things. Maybe this will be more accurate.
600.
Okay.
You need
So I
500?
can-
That's 500.
Okay.
It is that
So-
that is much closer to what it actually is.
Okay. So I need to get somewhere in that area.
Should we just
Well, I mean, if you go to that-
It'll look
house?
like people won't notice. So I don't want to necessarily go from a house because they'll track that back. But so I think I want to get out into the street and fireball that and run.
All right. I
Uh,
was looking for cover for
Um,
you.
as a note of point, or as a point of order, remember fireball. Like you need to see a straight line path, and there will be buildings in your way if you're trying to like straight line from the shrine type thing. So plan your route accordingly because you need a straight line shot, unless maybe you tried height somewhere or something. But
Well, I
No,
could
I have
hit
an
the-
invisibility potion in my backpack still.
Why
Oh.
don't we get to the top of the shrine again?
I never used it. So it's there in case you want it. You can take my invisibility potion and go to wherever you need to go, cast fireball, be naked, cast fireball naked, at invisible, and the minute you pop out of invisibility, you turn into a fox.
Well,
I have a potion too, I guess. I forgot.
No, you took yours last time. That you were
You did?
invisible
I
while we
did.
were sneaking.
I don't. Did she? Because I don't
I
think
didn't.
so.
I don't remember then. I thought you did to get
We
sneak.
asked her a bunch of times, and she was like, "I don't want to do it yet."
That's right. That's
That
right.
doesn't
You're
sound
right.
like me.
but that
No,
was
but
the
it was.
seen the dark potion.
Yeah.
That's what she took. Yeah.
definitely took the dark vision.
And I think Goosebook took Embers.
Yep.
I took two.
Guzmek took
Yeah,
2 of the invisibilities.
but 2 for 2.
So
like, don't
myself
say like I
and
was
Joanna
big
have
hug.
one.
So you
Okay.
got 2 more. All right.
Yeah.
So you can have it.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, take mine instead of Joanna's away,
Sure.
Ty, because I have a much better stealth than Joanna does.
I will take one of them. I'm not going to drink it yet because once I cast Fireball, I will become
You'll
visible.
become visible, but that's
So-
when you turn into a fox, right?
Right, but it would be better for me to drink it and run, and then if I have to turn to a fox, I have to turn to a fox.
Okay.
What do you guys think about me going near Ember anyway, just in case something happens and like
You want to be my lookout?
you can't be
You know what you
Like,
should say? You should
You could
say
pretend that
if,
you're
if
like
people,
a hostage. If it
no,
comes
no.
to that, I can run up and grab you and be like, "Oh, she's mine."
You should give a false account of who shot the fireball.
Yeah, what we want them to say. Yeah, I
Mhm.
could just be out in the street.
That bugbear has a wizard with them.
Yeah, I mean that's more believable than
Mm-hmm.
we don't know though. I mean, is that what we want to say? The bugbear has a wizard with him, or should we say that the Dodon did it?
Or just say it came from the shrine.
Yeah, I don't
came from the shrine.
don't make it
Yeah, it
too
came from the shrine.
Yeah.
don't
Keep
make
it
it
simple,
too like
stupid.
specific. Exactly.
It came from that way. Perfect.
It was somewhere over there. I
That
don't
way
know.
fire came.
I was just sitting here, man. Trying to get some dank mountain foot.
Oh, I still have that bottle of whiskey too. So I'll be out standing there. There's a reason for me to be out in the street. It's just straight.
You're just
drinking
a
some
drunk.
whiskey and just standing around. Yeah, looking at the spoils. You know. There we go. I'll be out there too, but not
All right.
right there, because then I will be implicated.
Yeah, hang out next to that goblin house.
Yeah, the burnt goblin house. Yeah, I'm right here. I'll be right here.
Okay,
I'll be like out here.
sure.
Don't accidentally like trip and shoot the fireball at
That
me.
doesn't. I mean, what are the odds?
Don't tell me the odds.
Oh, bring it on. I'd like a straight on fight rather than all this sneaking around. Oh, wait, no, that's not me.
I think we have a
Okay.
plan.
I think we have a great plan.
Where's Heston and Allie? Where's
We're
Heston
going to
and Joanna?
stay in the house and
Yeah.
just listen for screams of horror from you guys.
Yeah, do you guys have any like ranged attacks?
Crack open as infidel. No,
No. Okay.
I'm up close and personal.
Moral
I
support.
don't have a...
Definitely moral support.
I'm gonna aggro the entire town.
Awesome.
Woot.
So the plan of action is
Blow shit up.
Joanna
I'm
and
gonna-
Hastian are staying back at the apothecary.
No, the
No,
house.
at the house
At
that we
the-
stayed at the first night.
The one with the
Yes.
3 little tiny outbuildings around it.
Okay, the first night hiding location, not the rumor house.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. And then next door, a couple houses down, either whichever it is, essentially, is where kind of the fireball is coming from, or where on the map?
No.
about
Guzmik is going to be
Guzmik's outside of that
here-ish.
fired house. Uh-huh.
being drunk,
Okay.
Sitting and obviously not firing a fireball.
and I am going to run out into the street here
Naked.
and fireball. Possibly
Naked as a
naked.
jaybird.
Story.
Just so you can turn into a fox and not have your clothing missing.
It's
Just be naked. Who cares? Go big or go home.
All right. We'll talk about the clothing situation as we get there. First off, it sounds like the two staying back, you are listening and waiting without any input for about what's to happen.
Correct.
Guzmik and Ember, as you sneak your way back to that kind of building to prepare yourselves in whatever form that might be.
What time of day is it right now? Because I'm not gonna sneak out into the street until it's night.
Yeah, we can wait until, or you can wait to enact your plan until like shortly after dark or some such.
Mhm.
Sure,
Yes.
no problem. We have dark vision. Okay. Oh. Dark vision, 60 feet. Guzmik, as you're starting to kind of be stationed about and start your drinking, you look over from where you are. The inn is very difficult to be seen from your vantage point, and you're not where Ember is planning to set up either.
Oh, so I think she might have even more of a difficult time of seeing the inn.
Yeah, this
than I do.
is a very level section essentially, because like each section was cut into the mountain level. So like there are buildings in the way. It is going to be a tough shot to reach the inn from even where you are.
So they haven't lit any lights in the upper stories?
Well,
Like are there some
Like a candle in the window or like a fire going inside, because it would illuminate.
Well, so the inn is not really much taller than any of the buildings on this level. It's only about two and a half stories tall.
There are clearly 5 stories on this map.
There's 5 or
It's
there's
on the
5
lower level,
down.
right?
Yeah, it's built on the lower
Okay.
level that is built up. So technically, the 6th level
Oh.
is
they're
flat and
underground.
flush with the upper tier of the city, or the middle tier. So it's not like it's super, super high. It's not like a skyscraper. So vantage point's going to be tough. Running out into the street, as once you get there and start surveying, the street is going to be a very tough shot. If you can even see anything.
also, when you do fire it, you'll be hitting the higher levels, right? I mean, that's what you'll be aiming for. We know Black Maw is in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
What if well, this is not gonna...
You know what? What if I set off 2 of them, and the first one I'll just use as a guide?
Like a tracer?
Yeah,
Very
right.
smart.
It'll light stuff up, so I mean I'll definitely see.
When we were on the top of the shrine, though, we had a better vantage.
Yes, however,
Correct, 'cause we were higher.
I can't hit the inn from the shrine.
Oh, it's too far.
It's too far. It's like 600 feet.
You could aim for a building that's not the inn from the shrine.
I mean, let's just say I'm gonna aim for the inn, and if I accidentally hit another building, that's what happens.
Yeah, because if you hit the top of the inn, you're probably not gonna damage Black Maw.
It's true.
However, that's not really the aim of this, right? This is the aim more is to implicate Doden in just causing a problem, trying to damage Black Maw's base.
All right. Did
Aim as
did
low
I
as you
use
can.
locate yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
Okay. Then can I say I slept?
Yes. Yeah, you guys
Alright.
would have slept in town.
Sweet.
So I flew yesterday.
Yeah, see, I can either locate stuff or I can blow things up. So
Yes, you guys, yes, you slept in town.
okay. Actually, let me look at something.
What if you
Okay.
just go up here a little bit more? Because then you've got a straighter shot.
It's true, but I want, regardless of what I hit, I want it to look like it came from the temple.
It'd be great if it could be the inn. These houses, if they go up in flames, they're just, people are gonna think it's more goblin stuff. Because the goblins burnt this other house down.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, they'll still think that whoever was working with the hobgoblin set this off because it came in the direction of his camp.
Let's just do it and see.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, shit's gonna happen. This is an occupied town right now. They're
Right.
burning houses down. We need to.
I very
stir it up.
cautiously am gonna wait with my potion of invisibility to sneak out. And actually, I'm gonna leave my backpack, other than the potion of invisibility, with Goosemick.
I'm gonna
with-
wear it in the front.
With Guzmick. Okay, so Guzmick's got a bunch of loot, extra loot with her drinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is mostly show drinking too.
Okay.
I'm not looking to get drunk right now.
Sounds good.
I mean, you're
Acting.
eluding goblins, so like having 2 backpacks is nothing,
Yeah, it's just more shit I picked up.
right?
Yeah.
Give me a. Well, I guess I don't know if Hassan's here. Let's get a perception check from Ember as she is attempting to find a lane in order to fire.
I'm using a reroll. Come on. One more. One more.
I
What?
love it.
It was almost
This
Same
is
as last
such a
time.
great night for a fight.
We're getting all of them out now. Getting all of them out now.
Why? Okay, so
And
I just
suddenly
used 3
Ember's
of
down to
those.
9.
So that's an 18 then. Let you keep the
18 would be
highest.
my highest.
Alright.
Still pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's definitely dark. I will say that the shot that you are about to take is going to be a difficult one, as in it's going to be darker and hard to see. Dark vision, yes, but also 500 feet in the dark is very far away. So
Mhm.
might raise the difficulty a little bit as you go to cast your fireball and casting a spell that you have not tried before yet.
You got
Hold on a second. I want to see if there's maybe something that would help me.
a tracer shot.
Ashian, give me a deception check for me. Guzmik, give me a deception or performance, we'll say.
That happens to be a 30.
I would like to cast a special spell before I take my shot.
Okay.
Performance 10.
Performance 10. All right.
So I would like to cast Perceive the Threads of Fate prior to using my fireball. So that is a special oracle spell. It will last 1 minute. And I will get mythic proficiency for perception checks, reflex saving throws.
Okay.
And I can, if I attempt an attack roll or skill check, I can roll twice and use the higher one.
Mythic proficiency. Okay, okay. 10 plus your level. So it'll be a plus 17 roll.
Okay.
So as you get to the street and you realize it is dark, it is very hard to see. It is. You understand that it's going to be difficult. And with that 18, essentially, you're recognizing that it's going to be a tough shot. And then you want to cast your spell.
Okay.
And then I would say give me a... If you want to do just hit another proficiency, I don't know if it's going to immediately change your score. Just do proficiency. It looks like you'll be additional +5 if you just do your perception.
Maybe hold on a second. No. Okay, it says I can add a circumstance modifier? No. That doesn't make any sense. Plus, oh, okay. So you said how much do I add for my plus to my circumstance?
So it's going to be a plus 17 is your total perception bonus.
Oh, okay. But what is it without? Oh, hold on a second. To get to mythic.
So mythic is going to be 10 plus your level, and which is an additional 5 to your current perception. So maybe that's what you're asking.
Okay, because like it looks like the modifiers are I get a wisdom of +1. Because I'm an expert, I get +11, and then my circumstance is at I'm adding my circumstance. So that would be to do total. That would be to get to 17. So +5 circumstance bonus to get.
That sounds right.
Yes.
There you go. Roll
Yeah.
+17.
Yep.
It's making me do all this math. 25.
Shiny math rocks.
So technically 26, but yes. Yeah,
Okay.
You get your wisdom
Good
plus
enough.
1, so 26. All right. Sorry, lots of math in Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm.
All right. By casting this spell, what does it look like as you're standing in the street, quickly attempting to cast this spell?
So what it looks like to Ember is suddenly I'm seeing like multiple realities like a few seconds apart, right? So like everything is like blurred into like multiple people. It's blurred into like anything that can move, right? Like has like a trail almost of it. But things are also sharp. And like I think they glow a little, like all the things that have a potential to change glow a little bit.
We'll say that during this, and then you're immediately, I'm assuming, going right into casting your fireball.
Yeah, it's only a minute. Like I have like got it, like I'm looking around to make sure that I'm seeing everything because it's perception checks. And also reflex saving throws and skill.
Right. With this, you run out into the street, cast this spell. You are able to quickly glance around you, and you're not seeing anybody around you with the high perception check, and you're able to focus directly on this task. As you're seeing kind of the edge of the inn from where you are, it's not going to be the best shot, but you think you're going to be able to make that as you catch a little off to the side, like a small glowing like circle or a little square kind of appears, which draws your attention as it shifts once again and it gets cut out, and you see it kind of blink at you again as you find that part of this corner building that's kind of in your way, there's like some moving fabric or drapes essentially that are like showing the way through a window where you can see into the safe harbor in. And with your spell, with this 26, you feel that it's pulling you in that direction, that it'll be timed right with the breeze, that your spell won't be caught and interrupted, and you will, in fact, hit the inn if you were to cast it when the time's right.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
All right.
And now your fireball. Because there's been mentioned a couple times what fireball looks like. What does Ember's fireball spell look like?
I think it starts off as a tiny ember. And it shoots forward and becomes like almost a comet.
So you're wanting a trail essentially coming from you.
That's what I understood fireball to be. But if that is not, if it in fact is a tiny thing and then it just explodes in a huge thing, like let me know.
Your Ember's affinity to fire has its own effects on your fire spells and such. So to believe that Ember's has a bit of a comet trail kind of leading back to her is perfectly believable. And in this case, as you kind of send that out, Guzmak, that's what you're seeing as a very fast little ball of light that you at first you think it is just the bright light in the darkness leaving a trail, as much like sparklers might in the dark, but it persists kind of even longer, knowing that it's not just your vision, as it disappears from your view into this house and then reappears on the other side as it continues on to strike the safe harbor. Ember, give me the damage roll.
Okay. Let's see.
Dang.
All right. So it is a 20-foot burst. It is a DC 26 saving throw.
Holy God.
And if they do not save, it is 29 damage.
Okay.
Let me know if you want the stats for... Oh, no, I don't know. Doesn't say anything
you're
about...
good.
Doesn't it actually ignite anything that is flammable in the area as well?
The short definition of this does not have that information.
It does not. It seems more as a flash fireball than starting things on fire. But that being said, Ember, with that little target that you shot through, are you going to... Are you watching it and seeing what happens? Are you turning to run and take cover right away? What is Ember doing?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna chug the invisibility potion, and then I'm gonna run.
Okay. Run away. Run to safety.
Yes.
Okay.
Did we plan that you were gonna run like by me, so I knew you'd made it safe before I go?
Sure, I'll run towards Ish Guzmik and then
And smack her on the backside and say, "Let's go!"
I think I'll smell farts, like as she runs by. Like, oh, she's
smell
safe.
of
Okay.
flammable things.
Ember, you are not privy to the immediate explosion because it is difficult to see from that small vantage, even with that Threads of Fate still. Though you can hear the explosion of this massive fireball that detonated inside of the safe harbor. Not just like right outside it, like inside the common room as it detonates. There are a number of screams and panic, mainly coming from directly at the safe harbor. Guzmik, you were able to see the explosion kind of from your vantage point as part of the corner that you had, like the left corner as you had entered in closest kind of to the harbor, essentially like explodes out into the street. Behind the bar, like, I guess you can't really see that well from that, but like you can tell that there was the explosion. There are still a few fires kind of occurring in that area, but there is a lot of panicked screams and activity in the general area. Ember, you're just seeing kind of the start of the panic as you turn the corner, get past Guzmik in and heading back towards a touch of nature. During the time that Ember is retreating, you're going to hear the kicking up of more noise of more groups and invading folk kind of heading in that direction. Luckily, in this kind of section, is pretty quiet. There may have been a couple that had been wandering around or such would start to run past. Ember, though, being invisible, you're going to be just fine. They have other things to worry about. Guzmik, at this point, there isn't a lot of attention near you, and no one's really questioning at the moment, though there does seem to be starting some activity up towards the shrine.
Guzmik is going to move towards the inn quickly, acting like I'm gonna try to help. But to anyone that I see as I pass, I'm gonna say, I think it came from the shrine. Okay. And I'm gonna run in and act a little drunk, and I'll still have my bottle with.
As you head towards the Safe Harbor Inn, you notice there is more. Most of the activity isn't trying to care for others or pull them out. It is a lot of questioning of what happened, and then there is a lot of panic for essentially what is to come next. As you get close, you're able to kind of start spreading that information that it came from the shrine. Mm-hmm. Though, depending on how close to the inn you think you get, like how close are you trying to get? Are you staying far enough away that you're...
No, I'm moving in.
Okay.
I'm trying to blend in as one of them, and I'm saying this. I'm trying to spread it.
Like a college student coming back home for the holidays, just completely moving in.
Do my laundry, Mom.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. You find that there are a number of goblins that start getting questioned, as there are a starting small grouping of folk, around 4 or 5 goblins that are not as heavily armored. And they do seem to be more spellcasters.
getting questioned.
as they
By who?
are by some hobgoblins, plenty of other goblins of what happened, and they are frantic, not knowing, and they are panically stating that it wasn't them. And they're trying to send blame to more so one another, or to not know who to send blame to, but they're just trying to keep it off each one of themselves.
I mean, this is exactly what we want to have happen. They're
Yup.
gonna tear each other apart in fear and anger.
I did get to tell some people that I saw
Yes.
where I thought it came from, correct?
Yeah.
Sure.
But
Okay.
I wouldn't tell anyone important.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to ascertain whether or not I got to tell anyone. And it sounds like I did, so I'm not going to get into this. I'm going to kind of slink back into the shadows again.
Okay.
Now that I can see what's going on.
Are you still keeping watch, or are you fully retreating type thing?
On a scale of 1 to 10, what is the level of chaos here right now? 10 being super chaotic and 1 being chill.
It was an 8.
Ooh, okay.
You're pulling it. It's very quickly getting to a 6, we'll say, of a blame game and pointing fingers and trying to find who did what. Your observation is a few folk are passing that around, but it's not fully taking hold. There is still too much panic.
It's fine. We got them panicked.
I am going to... Let's see. I can see one of the questioning hobgoblins, correct?
Mhm.
They're within visual.
Sure.
I am going to be in a position that I can, immediately slink back into the shadow. I'm really great at hiding. I'm not going to be standing out in the street when I do this, but I'm going to cast message to one of the hobgoblins and say, all I'm going to say is it came from the shrine. Fireball from the shrine.
Okay.
Are you gonna use your ventriloquism ring?
I was gonna say
No.
maybe. Is it in his head? Is that gonna
Message is
confuse them
you're
more?
whispering in their ear, so it's
Oh,
as
okay.
if Guzmik was just, "Hey, how you doing?"
Oh, okay.
I kind
They
of want
could
to
like
creep him
feel
out
the
even
hot
more.
breath.
I don't want it to sound like it's somebody shouting from somewhere else. I kind of want to really creep the hobgoblin out too, because I'm getting the vibe that they're chill and they're trying to take charge of the situation. And I kind of feel like I kind of thought it was going to be just in their head, but
And they're essentially
Yeah,
the
if they're
ones that
standing
hear
next
it.
to
Yeah.
And then once I've said that, I don't think I even want to wait to see a reaction. I just want to get back and away.
So just take cover.
Good
So
call.
essentially, I assumed it was kind of across the street, where you had a little bit of distance, where you're not directly up close to them, and so you can easily hide away. It sounded,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or around this side of the building, or
Probably, yeah, closer to wherever I can just peek around the edge and see one of them and say it, and then just dun 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 get back over here.
as you cast your message spell and you state that it came from the shrine.
Came from the shrine.
The hobgoblin, one of the hobgoblins, trying to figure out what's going on, seems to first turn around and look at the other goblins kind of nearby, and who said it came from shrine? And then you quickly catch that there's what most of the goblins nearby caught was shrine, and it kind of picks up a little as there's a bit of tension in the air as you turn and run away.
Dun 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 dun.
As
Fast
you-
walk.
Brave, brave Sir Guzmick, he bravely ran away. Did not!
As you start heading back towards the shrine, you see...
No. The shrine.
Well, you were heading north to get away.
Okay.
Towards the
The
shrine.
safe house.
Yeah. Well, towards the shrine to start. As there is more action up at the shrine. You kind of have a decision if you want to cross the road. Now's the time to try to still be hidden, or hide out on the other side of the street.
Don't get caught by a bugbear.
No.
We start a gang war. Da 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 da.
When you're a jet, I'm gonna throw on my drunk person walk, hold on to the bottle, and like just kind of weave my way casually across the street. Casually, but fast.
Fast drunk walk.
Dun 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 dun
By
dun. And then try to
casual,
get
I don't
across.
know.
I'm drunk, but I'm moving.
And
I
you're
don't
not trying to
lounge-
fully hide yourself. You're just kind of getting across the road.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like this
I
whiskey's
love
great.
that.
As
I'm
as
drunk
you
and moving.
as you cross the road and get back into cover, you're heading back to the apothecary. And as you cross kind of one of the streets where now you can see a more straight shot towards the inn, you look, and the running's kind of scrambled panic. There's just no movement. As they're all seem to be standing around, and you continue on, and your vision of that is lost unless you want to stop and try to
What?
look
They're
and
all
see what's
standing
going on.
around the inn?
Yep, they're all kind of just standing around. No one's running around at this moment.
Oh, I bet Black Bob came out.
It's the harpy. Because they enthrall people.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, one of the two.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Is Guzma curious, or is she moving to the rendezvous?
I gotta move. Oh, I gotta move to the rendezvous. I don't want to get entranced. Also, I feel like it's the harpy.
Okay.
I just need to get out of there.
As Guzmek is going to continue back to the apothecary, to the meetup spot, we're going to take a little break. It's a little after 9,
Oh.
but we had a bit of tension, a bit of chaos, so without continue on through that. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Stick with us. We're going to go refill drinks and get back to see what happened from the explosion from Ember.
Just
So, see you all
one
soon.
tiny fireball.
One tiny fireball.
Cheers.
See you all soon. right, everybody, welcome back. Thanks for hanging with us as we took a quick little break. Players, as when we left, Kuzmik was heading back to the safe, hiding the hideout, and she had noticed that there was no more panic running around occurring directly outside of the Safe Harbor Inn, as she decided best not to dwell on it and continue on to safety. Hastian, Joanna, you heard the fireball from where you were. Definitely heard the screams and some yelling in Goblin and such. And you're just kind of sitting and waiting, as you had been sitting and waiting for like an hour. Waiting for then whenever it was going to happen, because you had no idea, just sometime during dark. And Hastian, give me a perception check.
You say I actually
Anticipation
speak
must have
Goblin, so 31.
You can hear, like, as you're keeping an eye and trying to watch or see if anything, trying to listen, you hear movement behind the house.
Is it fox size?
Well, Ember is not a fox currently, but
I go down to the back door and I have my weapons ready and poisoned.
By the time, because you were probably closest to the inn, sitting upstairs, it sounds like, as you get back down to the downstairs, you can hear kind of some of the floorboards creaking down below, and you can even see probably like a footprint or two from the recent evening, like cool evening air, as Ember, you are invisible still, but have just made it downstairs or to the first level, as Hastian would come down like weapons bare.
I'm back, don't kill me!
Well, we heard it from here, so I'm assuming you were, and I put the weapons away, and I'm assuming you were very successful in your endeavor. Do you have any idea where Guzmik is?
I think she's reveling in the destruction currently. But yeah, like I guess we just have to keep an eye out and stay low, because I'm hoping that this starts a big fight.
I hope so as well. This was a great plan. Thank you for
Blowing
bringing
shit
it
up.
I think this is probably one of the best things that we could have done.
Ember's gonna see if she can find a window, a place where she can see if she can observe the street and or any chaos happening.
As you head up to the second level, you can see that Joanna is probably taking up most of the window space, but you could try to squeeze your way in to get a view of the magnificent fire, or what remains of your magnificent fire.
Good work.
Can you see now that I lit up that building?
Can I?
You saw kind of the explosion, and more so you saw like the flash in the darkness nearby, but with your vision, you're not really seeing much of anything at all. Like, you can definitely tell that there is small fires and stuff going on, but you can't see the front of the building at all. So your vision of the chaos out front is kind of blocked.
I'll definitely like give up some space so that she can see. It looked really cool.
I'll wedge myself in there.
after a bit of time, Guzmek, you are able to get back as well. Kind of, I'm guessing, being a little more, not taking the main route. You're taking more alleys between buildings.
Yeah, I'm not
get
going
back.
down the street there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you are as well able to get back safe and sound.
Do I see any peaks of anything when I'm going through the alleys?
Just that
Of the
they
stillness at the
that
end?
your last vision of that section that you would be able to see is where you don't see any motion and movement there currently. And then you continued to the apothecary.
Okay, well, I will cruise in, and I'll find everyone. Like that was great, but
That was epic.
everybody is very still out around the inn right now.
That
They're
is
not
not the reaction
panicking
that
anymore.
people usually have to fire.
No, unless they all really, really like it. But I don't think they were all staring at the flames. They're all just really chill. Do you think it's... I mean, one of the others? We know...
Could be.
I mean,
We know that Harpy can do stuff, or Black Maw could have come out and done a thing.
hey, that means that some bigwigs involved now. And we want the bigwigs to fight. So
Dude, we don't want them to talk it out, though. And they're
Oh,
not
man.
really
none of them
fighting
really
right
seem
now.
like the talking sort.
Well, they're not fighting, though.
Right, but what happens if we watch for Black Maw going to the crypt and then we fireball the crypt?
I mean, they're gonna remember. I slipped in there and I told one of them with a message spell that it was from the crypt. So somebody, one of the I want to say hedgehogs.
Hobgoblins.
One of the hobgoblins.
Yeah.
One of the hobgoblins. They were questioning the goblins, and I sort of planted that thought. So if they are being calmed down in some kind of way, at least they'll remember. I hope,
Nice.
and maybe they'll go
Well
check
done.
it out.
Mm.
So
It's so
we should-
beautiful to watch you all grow up and commit war crimes of your own.
Well,
We should
okay,
be ready
so,
for
so we
them to
should
go up there.
we should wait. Well, we could wait for tomorrow night and then I could do something else.
I think we should at least wait.
Yeah, let's find out who's fighting or like what's happening, because I've got a different kind of war crime I could do tomorrow night, and they'll think it's a different person.
I mean, we don't
I
know what to
can't
do, but I
wait.
feel like we need to strike while the iron's hot, like they say. It might have cooled off by tomorrow.
Well, do you want to see? Do you want to go back out and see what happened?
Well, no, but I guess I could. The only one probably that would blend. Maybe if I'm coming from this direction, they won't assume anything.
Maybe just see
I
if they're
think I
still.
should.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like,
if they
who's
were
even
gonna
doing it?
kill them, they're probably either dead or that spell's done, right? I mean, either way, the
know.
spell's done.
All right, I could go out there and gather some information from afar. I'm not going up close.
No,
But you
and
don't
don't
have to
talk
roll.
to anybody important. Stay to the outer edge.
The rivers and the waterfalls that you're used to, in fact.
Right.
Okay. I'm not going to continue this song, which I so definitely could.
In my head now.
I've never put down the bottle of whiskey, so I go out the I go out the back again. I don't want to give away our spot.
What are you doing with your packs? Because you had embers,
Oh,
and it
leave
sounded like you had
leave
yours
my
as well.
pack with me.
Yeah, I will leave mine as well because it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna leave mine as well. I'm just wandering around. That's what I'm doing. I'm drunk and I'm wandering.
Drunk and wandering. Okay.
Drunk and moving. That's what I'm doing.
Drunk and moving.
All right.
I will come up to, I don't know, maybe like. I'll just come along here, maybe? I don't know what's going on with my voice.
Just ask random goblins, like, what's going on?
Yeah, if I see anyone out, I'm gonna start being the one that is trying to investigate now, instead of the one that said it came from the shrine.
Okay. As you head out of the Touch of Nature, heading down the street, not really able to see because of the other buildings. You have to kind of be in the street and wandering as you can now see better the lack of panic movement outside of the safe harbor. Though,
I'm gonna look in this.
say what?
I was gonna look in the sky, see if I can see that anything flying around.
Okay. Nothing flying.
Okay.
No harpy. Though, yeah, at this moment, you don't see anything from your vantage point. As you start getting closer, more shapes kind of start coming into view as you notice that there are some taller shapes nearby. Specifically, one very large shape over there nearby as well, though there is not any sounds of fighting and battle. Any cries and screams are long since silent. And there is, as you get closer to one of the main stairwells and stairways up from the bottom level, there is a number of small groups and crowds kind of heading up towards and like reaching the top. And most of them are kind of hanging back, and no one is really heading in. You can see probably from where you are that there is another crowd, a much larger crowd, outside the inn on the lower level. Just all kind of standing around. These now below are milling and moving and running back and forth, and like there is motion down below, but there's nothing up top. There'll be a lot of questions of, you see that? What happened? Did Backma okay? Backma kill? And like questions of essentially what's going on, as no one near you essentially knows currently what's going on.
The big creature, is it a bugbear? Do I assume that's Doden, the big guy? Or
You haven't seen anybody else that big, so best guess would be it's him.
Okay. He's not getting attacked.
People just ran away because they're terrified of him.
Is he on the upper or the lower?
Upper.
Okay. Can I just kind of... Is there still a fire?
Some small fires, but they've mainly all burnt out.
Okay. I would like to kind of do a read on how everyone is reacting to Doden. Like, I'll just concentrate in on that. If they're, angry or afraid or listening to the story.
There is tension in there, as there's questioning of whether essentially of Dodan, and if it's more so of if he's going to attack, they're unsure about the fireball portion, but they expect that Black Maw might be mad at Dodan. But it's more so of him attacking everybody else because they don't know about the fireball. So again, that rumor spreading, taking hold, but unsure of kind of the exact moment of what the tension is, unless you want to try to maneuver your way closer.
Is it mostly bugbears around him then? Goblins?
It is you're talking up near Dodan?
Yeah.
There's about half a dozen hobgoblins. And you can see a number of other goblins have kind of stepped away and have given more space to him and others.
I'm going to cast another message at one of the other hobgoblins.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, he takes us hobgoblins down in the crypt. I think we're next. I think we're next. I'll say in a weird voice.
To one of them that you kind of pointed at, there is it's almost like you hit someone in the elbow as they just very quickly smack the hobgoblin next to them and like full force just deck them and step away as the attention of Dodan and kind of the bugbears seem to shift to those two.
Can I pick another hobgoblin, not one of those two, and do the same exact thing?
Okay. Same
I got
kind
this
of
cantrip. I can do this all night.
It's the same kind of reaction that there is and you hear kind of on that second one of you shut up too, as you kind of get that message kind of bounce back to you, as again the tension everyone turns, but Dodan, as he turned, he ended up taking a step back as a small figure, like up to his thigh, man, like just above the knee, seems to step out from behind Dodan. This figure is slightly hunched. You can see kind of off the couple flames from the safe harbor, probably, as they seem to have kind of part of their face kind of glowing a little bit in the light, as this figure seems to be holding a large stick as they kind of start taking a few steps out and call out in Goblin. Who that? Who speaks? As there is, like, from both of those groups that you had messaged, seem to panic and, like, make space. Though none of them are talking, they're like, there's a little bit of scrambling of like pushing one forward, but they're all just kind of making space.
The one with the stick that just said that, is that
Black
does it
Maw.
look like a... No, he only comes up to his kneecap though.
Yeah, he's a goblin, and the hobgoblin is gigantic.
Yeah.
I thought that
It's gotta be
Black Maw
Black
was
Maw.
like a... Okay. I thought he was like a special size. Anyway, I will sit still.
He's
And
just
just
not good
watch
to look
this.
at.
He's not good to
He's
look
not
at.
good to look at.
He's not a very attractive goblin.
All right, you kind of wait and see what plays out as Dodon and the other bugbears seem to look towards this small goblin, who you can only assume is Black Maw, as he turns to them, and the hobgoblins kind of walk out to the crowd and bring forward a couple kind of scrabbling and fighting hobgoblins as the others like scatter and give more space.
I'm gonna watch this play out. And then I might use this to.
The
Allie,
next
this is exactly what you have to do when you start doing war crimes like this. You just have to let it go. And we make the DM tell us what's going to happen until they're like, yeah, they found you.
the next couple minutes are hard to look at hard to watch from Guzmik's cultured
Did
self.
you get those hobgoblins killed?
Well, that's it.
Sounds like
It is
tortured at the very least.
a bit of torture and smacking them around. You will see by the end of it, one is like crawling away and is left to crawl away. The other one's unmoving. But as a bit of additional flurry, kind of an action occurs as one of the hobgoblins as well, like not tortured, but was quickly attacked as they fall down kind of to their knees in front of this Black Maw.
Don't get weak on me. Don't get weak on me.
Well, Guzmik has this thought. I'm not gonna do this because like we should all be involved in what's happening. No, I'm not gonna do this. I've done what I need to do. I'll go back to the group.
As you start getting uncomfortable in the stress and kind of what occurs, you notice the crowd around you is like they're doing the same thing. They're all in self-preservation and fear as they start heading down the stairs or running like off into the streets as the curiosity gets overridden by self-preservation and fear. So you're not the only one kind of heading back and away. Probably one of the only ones heading down back towards Touch of Nature. I think the other ones might kind of split off and go to another house kind of in that general area, but you're the only one to go back to your building, obviously.
As we split off, I think that I might try to just do a couple of more messages, as it's a cantrip, to just others that are leaving, and just kind of say like, we're next.
Okay. All right.
Then GTFO.
All right. You're able to return to a Touch of Nature.
Oh my god, you guys!
How'd it go?
I think Guzmik may vomit at the doorstop before she goes inside.
Ew. Don't drink so much.
Definitely that had a hand in it, and I'll tell you guys everything that I just saw. Right down
Yeah,
to the,
well, you
every
know, we already know they're
torturous
eating each
detail.
other, but we just wanted it to happen faster.
It's rough. Something definitely off-putting and terrible about Black Maw. We need to end this.
So, while I'm gonna just look at Guzmik and nod for a little while, and when I say we We should talk later.
Or now? What do you mean? Later? Sure.
Well,
Well, gather
secret?
round and listen to Uncle Hestian's words of advice. Things get terrible every once in a while. Things get absolutely horrible. And there are times when you have to do things that make it difficult for you to look into the mirror in the morning and say that you're making things better for the world. And I think Guzmik, you finally crossed that threshold. I don't expect any of you to continue down that path like I have. But know that what you're doing, while it may be unsavory, in the immediate time, it's going to produce good as we go forward. We want to bring the people that own this town back to it and give it back to them. The goblins and the hobgoblins and the bugbears and the harpy had a choice. They could have done peaceful trade and prospered, but they chose to invade and destroy. And I'm sorry that you all are going to be subjected to things like this. But please steel your stomachs, because this is what we have to do.
Yeah.
With that, who wants some soup?
Me!
Oh, you're making soup?
Yes.
I mean, if they're fighting amongst themselves, that means that's one less goblin or hobgoblin that we have to murder. So,
Exactly.
I mean,
It-
and
it-
they,
it could
like
just-
Hestian said, they could leave.
They could
they're-
and it might just be one step closer to them leaving, hopefully.
Mhm.
But I mean, Black Maw, like he's just gonna. If we don't end this here, he's gonna go wherever he is and maybe come back somewhere else some other time. Like, I don't know what we're supposed to do right now.
Well, for now, we're just gonna let them get angry and fight amongst themselves. And then once they've simmered down, then we're gonna kick the beehive again.
I agree. That's our best course of action, is to continue to make them hate each other and fight amongst each other.
And then we're
There's
gonna
four
give the
of us, and
residents-
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, and then we're gonna give the residents back their town, and it's gonna be just a flat field, because we'll have burned all the houses down and all.
No, I don't think that
the
we're going to
shrine.
have to go that far. Here's my thoughts, and please, does anyone else? Well, all right. When you have a small band like we do, what we have to do is guerrilla warfare, which means the things that you did today, Ember and Guzmik, you have to go in and sow dissension amongst those that are our enemies. What we're going to need to do is probably start trying to find, like, if we see goblin patrols coming up into this area, because I'm assuming this is Bugbear Town, we're going to have to start taking them out. Likewise, if we go south and go down the next level and take up residence in one of the non-completely destroyed houses down there, we'll look for Bugbear patrols that are like 100% bugbears, and take them out immediately. And we're going to need things like, when we take out the goblin patrols up here, we're going to have to take their weapons. And then when we take out the bugbear patrols down right at the stairs, we're going to have to leave the goblin weapons there. And then take the bugbear weapons and leave them with the goblin corpses, so that we continue to sow the dissent that there's this clash happening between the races. But we never want to expose ourselves to
Well, for
anything
as long
that
as
we
possible.
can help.
Yeah, because
Yes.
if they all joined hands and decided to get rid of us, that would not be good.
They might just be successful.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
You're pretty powerful. This is the only way a small group like us can ever even hope to be.
Yeah, and that's why I'm
Triumph.
saying you've got to steel that stomach and know that while what we're doing might not be the most tasteful things in the world, as far as what you want to write home about, it's what we have to do to make sure that we get through this alive and well. But anyway, soup. It's a mushroom stew. Hope you all enjoy.
You didn't use that terrible mountain's foot in this, did you? Like the ruined mountain's foot?
Standards. We
Oh
have 'em.
no, we do have some standards, yes, and I wouldn't use. I had some other dried mushrooms in my pack that I could use. They do. Mushrooms do tend to travel well once they're dried, so
We're not going to be talking to the
Ember.
rocks again, are we?
hopefully not. I don't think that these are those mushrooms.
Okay.
So we all gather around and have soup.
Yep. All our faces are lit in the front by a little tiny fire in front of the.
Yep. Actually, since there's a kitchen, we could build the fire in the oven and just heat the soup on the oven top, and just shield the glow from it.
Any
That's
good
what I was
cooking
thinking.
smells too. We might want to hide that because that's not going to fit with goblins and.
Well, I have a little bit of a jiffy tummy when I'm nervous, so it's just gonna smell like farts.
There's a lot of smells in here.
Cool.
Between Ember and I.
Well, and we have some cross ventilation going on too, so
Yes.
that'll be preferable to what's actually in here. Yeah, let's have soup. We'll sleep upstairs tonight. Try to be as quiet
Definitely.
as possible.
Mhm.
Definitely have watches.
Mhm.
Definitely.
100% yes.
What's the watch order?
Can I go last?
Yeah, Joanna's got to go at the at dawn. I'd like to take the third watch because
take
I'll get
first.
my entire sleep. Actually, I think wouldn't it be better for Ember to take first and you take second? No, because you both have.
We both have
Well,
spells.
shit. Yeah. What's our standard? What was our standard watch order?
I usually been taking fourth watch and then you don't let me take it. So I have to sleep through the night.
Let's do
What's
that again.
watches?
It doesn't
Let's do
matter
that
when I
again.
take a watch because I don't have to. I haven't used any. I've just used cantrips.
Oh.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Was that Spock?
No, I hit it with my chair. And the thing just took-
Dang it!
We see the magic behind the curtain.
Oh no, it's a mess.
So taking watches. Guzmik, Ember, Hassia, and Joanna.
Yeah, let's do it that way.
Everyone give me a perception check, please.
Cool.
We're pretty
of big
perceptive. We're
numbers.
amped up. Oh, except Ember.
Yep.
I'm tired, guys.
Really good soup.
Really good.
I did my part.
You did. Big time.
And thank you for saying it was good soup, Joanna. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Good
my part.
imaginary soup.
Guzmik, keeping an eye on the area. Your watch seems to pass just fine. Ember, during your watch, you are... I guess, how are you keeping watch?
I think that I would have gone up to the second floor, and I think I would have turned into a little fox to sit in the window and keep an eye out.
At the window, looking outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
To see if I can see as far as possible. Probably over... Is there, like, one that kind of, like, overlooks the front door?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, you're looking out, yeah. Okay. Ember, in your small fox form, as you're looking outside, you are, without warning, a hand snaps over your muzzle. And
touch.
You are as well, like, pulled in and pinned, like your front legs as well are kind of pulled in against a small, a small-ish humanoid form. As they just kind of hold on to you and they don't move for a few moments. As you were snuck up upon without any warning.
If I'm not being harmed or, like, dragged away, I will just freeze.
It did come out of nowhere, and so I'm not surprised that you might just freeze up. A small voice kind of whispers at you. Was that you? Why didn't you listen?
Oh, does this smell like a cat?
Haley, maybe? Yes, actually, yeah.
Are they in human form?
Yes, it is a humanoid hand, a human hand that has your muzzle, and like as they questioned, like they were shaking a little bit in a frustration.
I would like to try to break free.
Okay, start kind of struggling.
Yeah, contested strength check with a tiny fox
Give
or
me-
wriggle.
Yes, it is an athletics check or acrobatics, we can say, to try to escape.
Okay. I would prefer to use acrobatics.
Okay, so it is more wriggling free. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wriggle the heck out of that. 22.
You are like they have a good hold onto you, and with that wriggling, like they kind of twist with to kind of keep your front legs, but as you keep twisting, they do lose grasp on your legs. Still trying to hold that muzzle, but you're also able to quickly break that free and gain just a little bit of distance as you can see a small lycanon with short ears, short calico ears, and a thin tail. They are in a tunic and breeches. Like, you're unable to really tell their gender as they are very small and lithe, very short cropped hair. And as you pull away, they kind of hold up their hands to like be ready to catch you if you try to run away.
Okay, so they're not gonna let me run?
They're trying not to. You can always try.
Okay. I feel like I would have laid out my clothes nicely on the floor, like near my vantage point, because I've gotten used to like running into my clothes so that like I can lay out and like morph out into them if I can. If I've planned and laid them out nicely. But I figure I'm not near my clothes, right? Like
You'll have to get
they're
past
between
them
me.
first. Yeah.
Okay. You're like, I'll just make this little like
Yep.
And yeah, I'm just gonna morph.
Okay.
Turn into a human.
As
I'm fully naked.
as you shift back, there's a bit of surprise at when you shift back as they partially avert their gaze,
Yeah,
but-
I'm just my little pants.
but they will kind of turn back as well. Like first it was a shocking and avert gaze, but then we'll kind of turn back and essentially get over the nakedness relatively quickly, and we'll kind of turn back towards where your party is kind of sleeping in the back room, and we'll whisper to you again. Why didn't you stay? What did you do?
Oh, I kicked the beehive. Can I have my clothes now?
They'll kind of throw back your basic clothes, like your
Yeah.
tunic breeches level, like very very
Not
minor
my
level. Nope.
Armor and
No,
other stuff.
everything else is staying back. They just kind of throw it back at you and just kind of stare. Like, who are you and what are you doing?
Oh, hey, I'm Ember, and I'm from the Wandering Fangs.
Pull back, and have all the fangs finally shown up?
We're here! I just like gesture at my sleeping friends.
Kind of taking that in, and they'll kind of start getting visibly upset and angry, or a little annoyed. Like, this is not enough. What?
That's why I blew up the inn.
There'll be, again, more kind of that frustration and keeping you in a corner. What is that supposed to do?
It's supposed to make them fight. Like each other.
That just the surprise, incredulous of essentially just like unbelieving that was your plan, kind of. How? Why?
Well, okay, because there's only 4 of us, right? So we have to. So we have to, like, get them to fight each other so that we don't have so many people to defeat. Are there a lot of Lycanins here?
Not anymore. You really don't know anything, do you? I guess how would you know?
I talked to a lot of the refugees back in Lantar.
Gareth?
Gareth. And Gareth, I know where I am. So we got some information from them, but yeah, basically we're we're it. We're here to help. This is who they sent us. We're really good at destroying things, though, so you should be comforted.
Yeah, because destroying things is good right now. They will step back kind of away from cornering you and your stuff and will go to sit on the bed. So, like, you have access now to your stuff, to the door if you want, as they will, like, just sit down heavily. And at this point in time, now that they're the immediate threat and danger, they are smaller even than Ember. Like, they are under 5 foot tall. You can tell that they are a very young adult type thing, but they are a very small lichen. And their shoulders are like rolled over as their head are kind of in their hands as they're shaking their head and kind of mumbling to themselves a little.
Well, don't worry though. I mean, we're professional heroes. We have already stopped one apocalypse. Just the 4 of us. Her eyes are just a little too wide.
And did you help everybody?
We stopped the rest of everyone from dying.
Great. So we have to die for this to work.
No, I mean, the people who have already passed away are, like, they passed away. But, you know, like, we're pretty good at not killing civilians. Just bad guys.
Well,
Failing.
Great. This is
You're really
This
not
is-
good at this.
I'm so glad you're here to help. 4 of you. Are you able to get some of us out of town before you get more casualties?
Yeah, we were happy to sneak some people out of town. We got a way in, so we could probably sneak you the same way out.
How? Where?
I was on this side of the wall somewhere. There's a way out.
That's great. Somewhere on the wall.
Well, it's kind of hard to describe it. Like, we'd have to, like, show you.
You'll get more like eyes squinting and they'll of distrust possibly as they kind of glance about the room, and you would gather that their eyes hold a little longer on the hole in the roof kind of nearby.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, if you want our help, we certainly can help you out. But if you don't want to trust us, I understand. But we are going to make the goblins and the hobgoblins and the harpy people eat each other. So I would just try to stay away from them.
We can't. Some of us aren't able to move.
Well, like, why?
So they'll get up and kind of start pacing, and you will get that more mumbling to themselves of she just doesn't know. She don't care. They're just going it. There's no plan, and they're kind of like, you know, they didn't check to see if it's safe. You know, like all these random excuses and blaming essentially as they're pacing back.
I'm gonna
and forth.
quietly, like, message Hastian. We have a guest, and I think I'm upsetting them.
such a good
So
way to
I'm
say they're
going
not
to-
gonna fight us, but
I'm gonna wake up.
Hold on. Are you subtly trying to do this?
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of like do it under my paw, my hand.
Okay. Let's see. What's the halfway decent roll? for
My
this?
deception is really good though.
Okay, let's do deception then.
Come on, deception.
It's
come
really
on.
good.
I
Rolled a four.
rolled a 4 and it's 19.
You got a 19, so yeah.
In their distracted state, and you possibly like trying to get a little more dressed, maybe, or getting your things, you're able to get it off, and they and look back, and they do not seem to have they don't seem to have reacted to it. As Hassan, you do get this message in your ear.
So I wake up and I'm going to listen for just a moment before I do anything. I'm going to see if I can hear what he's mumbling about. And if I hear the phrase that you said, which was, they don't have a plan, they didn't check, I'm going to, from the other room, use my message spell and message them and say into their ear, we did as best we could with reconnaissance. However, as I'm certain that my friend has told you, there are 4 of us. And while we are very good, some of us, at being hidden, when you have literally hundreds of goblins about, you don't take chances.
can everyone message?
Everyone but
So
you.
But you.
I can't see in the dark.
You
As
can't see in the dark. You can't cast message. I mean,
Ah,
but you can hit people really freaking hard, and that's what matters.
We need to
Hassan,
get Joanna like a message ring, so we can all just.
Yeah.
you cast your message spell
Mhm.
and say your piece. Ember, nothing that you can tell happens. Like this person's still kind of mumbling and such. I think it's Hassan, you don't know where this person is, and questioning and never seeing them and all this other stuff. So I'm going to say like your spell did not take.
Okay, so since they're still mumbling, I am actually going to stand up, walk into the room, and say exactly the same thing, saying, "Look, there's 4 of us."
At
There's
you
literally
coming
hundreds of
in
goblins.
and you starting your speech, Ember, this person dives for the hole, and like they jump up to the hole and like parkour kick off and disappear as Hashian kind of walks into the room.
No, I want to try to acrobatics and follow them.
Give me an acrobatics check.
26.
Hashian, as
I
you
parkour up as well.
as you immediately give chase, Guzmik and Joanna, you'd probably be, especially with your perception checks you rolled, awakened at this point to heavier footsteps or like quick running because you're not being super stealthy at this point. As Hassan, you as well kind of jump out the opening up onto the roof, as you can see in front of you the finished transformation to a small cat, as they start kind of panicked and running away to like jump onto another roof.
May I do a diplomacy check and do the whisper or the message spell to whisper to them, saying, "Look, we're here to help. Any information you can give us would only help us get your friends out and take care of this issue."
Are you giving chase during this, or just stopping as you're
No,
getting out?
I've stopped and I'm watching them, and messages 120 feet away. So as long as they didn't like quadruple move away, I can send the message. We will get you out.
There is, as you cast your message spell towards them, they would have continued to run for a while and gone to the other side of the next building's roof. And you will see in the what will you see? Hold on. You can see the glint of two cat's eyes from the other roof, as you're unsure exactly where they are, but they have since stopped to stare at you. Give me a diplomacy check.
I'm re-rolling that.
Okay.
I'm re-rolling that again.
Pretty
The
good.
BTT is so mean.
There we go.
It's a good thing you guys aren't in a
enough.
fight tonight.
Sticking with the 24, and I'm going to say, look, we'll get you and all of your friends out the best we can. We don't want to cause any harm to anyone who is an innocent civilian here. But as my friend said, that there are only 4 of us. Any information you can give us, any help you can give us would be much appreciated. We are trying our best to sow dissension amongst the invaders so that they're easier to take out. It's a strategy that I learned. It doesn't matter where I learned it, but it's a strategy that I learned that works. And we just want to make certain that we can do what we need to clear this town of all of the invaders as easily and quickly as we can.
So this will take a couple of message spells to get this through.
It's a cantrip, so I can just burn it all night.
Partway through, like, the eyes disappear.
All right, good luck to you. And I start climbing back down into our hideout. And I say, look, Ember, if that person comes back again, they seem to have an affinity to you. If they come back again, please let them know that I've been telling them the truth. We don't want anyone that's been harmed or that is here as a hostage or what have you. We don't want to do any harm to anyone like that.
Right.
Our goal
I mean,
is to always get them all out.
I'm good at my job, but I don't
You
instill
definitely
confidence in
are.
people.
You definitely are good at your job. I will agree with that. You're great at your job.
Guzmik,
What are we doing?
Joanna, yeah, anything during this, like, you heard footsteps, kind of loud running, or louder, like running in the other room that kind of woke you up. You heard some movement kind of on the shingles, like above you a little bit, and then just silence. Anything that you guys would have done, as eventually you'll hear more noise as Hastian kind of climbs back in and starts talking.
I feel like I probably would have ran to the room to make sure everything was okay. And then when Hesty came back to kind of calmly talk, I'm just gonna go back to bed.
Okay. Guzmik?
Honestly, I think my reaction is very, very similar. I feel like Guzmik doesn't quite know what is going on, but knows that there was another lichen that made contact with Ember earlier, and I just am chalking it up to like cat and fox stuff, and I'm going back to bed.
But you would kind of ran to the other room as well to
Yeah.
Ember.
So it
Continue.
sounds like there are more townspeople like hiding, but not all of them can get out.
Yeah.
So I don't know if any of the bad guys have kidnapped townsfolk or if they're just hiding in a place where they can't escape. But it sounds like they can't get out. And I mentioned that we had a way out, but they wanted me to explain where it was, and I don't know if I can explain where it was well enough. I offered to show them, and they didn't trust me because I'm only good at destroying things.
That's
You're
not
good
true
at
at all.
anymore.
It's a specialty.
You're good at a lot of things, and your specialty might be lighting things on fire, but you're very good at other things as well. So don't ever
I
sell
can
yourself
also
short.
heal stuff. They didn't ask
Yes,
me
you
that.
can.
though.
Well, and that's why I was trying to get them to come back and talk, because I know that we have the two of you for certain that can do healing. And then the rest of us, myself and Joanna, we can try. But I know that the two of you are better at it than her and I are.
So we don't know where this individual is. To say,
I went up to the roof. I sent him a message telling him what we were looking to do, telling them that, we don't want to harm any townsfolk. Our goal is to go ahead and wipe out the invaders, but the only way that a group of 4 can do that effectively is by having the invaders turn on each other. And
I mean,
I have
we
some
have to get
plans
them
for
out.
that, but
Yeah,
I
we have to
Definitely.
get
told
them
them
out
we're
because
from the Fangs, and they
And
were
you
sort
are,
of excited.
yes.
But then when they realized that it was just us and I was a Fang, they were not impressed.
well,
it
I
was
don't
probably
think.
just because it was only us 4.
I think it's
sure all
more
the
along the
numbers.
lines of it's just because of it's only us 4, rather than you as a Fang. I think that it's more of a why didn't the Fangs send an entire army up here rather than just 4 individuals?
I mean, it is a great question. Here we are.
Don't take it personally, is what I'm saying.
I mean,
Okay. So for us
Don't
to
take it
do our
personally.
job properly, we need to get these people out. We can't just continue to fireball inns. Like that was great, but what
Well-
if they're hiding out in places like that?
it's
we know
true, but
for
they
sure.
wouldn't tell us more information, like don't shoot the red house or anything
Yeah.
like that. So, which would have been helpful, but
Would have been really
again,
helpful.
Yeah. So we can only hope that they find us again and that we can have a better conversation with them to make certain that we can incorporate getting the townsfolk out of here into our overarching plan.
Yeah, that sounds like a morning. It sounds like a wait and see. So,
Sounds like
let's-
something to be
let's-
discussed over breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a morning thing. Good night, you guys. I just turn around and go
Have a
back.
good night, guys.
As Guzmik and Joanna are the first ones to kind of leave to head back, the two of you will notice that on the first step down is a small, kind of slunken, hiding figure of a cat staring at you all. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Here, kitty.
Grab it! Grab it!
Grab it.
No sudden movements.
Yeah.
use your skills, Joanna. Grapple it.
I will, but
I'm gonna grab a net and throw it over it, and like we're fishing.
Gee.
As Guzmik leaves the room, you just hear. Pss, pss, pss.
Just scream, "Let me love you" at it.
yeah.
That works every
Oh,
time.
now you sound like my daughter.
All right. Yes, it is. It is getting to be a little late. It is a little after 10. So thank you everyone for hanging out. We should end it there. Save us for next week when we come back. So a few announcements, and we'll raid out to someone else who's streaming in the TTRPG first space. Just want to give another shout out that the music that you heard tonight came from our bard Gregulus Designs or the Derpwood, so you can find their music on YouTube and Spotify. Artwork, our character art is from Fox Rabisco, so you can find their work on X, and thank you so much for getting that amazing artwork. I still haven't sent you guys hide the freaking files. I need to do that.
No, you haven't.
I'll do it over Thanksgiving. Whatever. It's a task to do. Remember, anybody who subscribes to the channel, make sure to contact me so we can create a character that inhabits the world of Cyrenthe, and also followers too. So if you're seeing this on another recording, you can just send me a message, and that's fine. We'll get the character made for you that inhabits the world of Cyrenthe. Maybe you can be like this person in the world who talks to the players and is a important in one sense or another. That's, I guess, really it for the major announcements and closing remarks. We'll get to player outros. So, Mike, first, where can people find you before we play again?
Hey, everyone. I'm Mike, a.k.a. Madcap23 on most of the socials. I haven't been very active recently, and I really need to change that. But I've been playing TTRPGs for 30-ish years and been really enjoying this particular adventure campaign that we have going on. So thank you very much, Ty. Tonight I have been Hestian, your Whisper Elf Rogue, who is very happy that he has now partners in the War Crime Department.
Let's see. Allie, you're next up. I guess, how's it feel being the only one not being able to sing at dark or cast the message spell? How you doing over there?
I want to change the narrative to I'm special, even though it.
I'm
You're
unique.
specialized.
So very
Yes.
special.
I do want to say, so this is like my first campaign, so a lot of campaign firsts are my first. I love Fireball. It has so many damage dice. I didn't even cast it, and I'm addicted. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I don't think I've gotten to actually fire a fireball many times. I think after I've gotten fireballs in other campaigns, DMs have worked it out so I was never in an optimal space to cast a fireball. I'd always be like, you're all in a tiny enclosed space, and now there are 30 monsters attacking you, right? You're like, do you want to fireball your friends?
Yes, you do. That's
Honestly,
the correct answer is yes, you want to fireball your friends.
So,
yeah.
Remember that ring of fire resistance?
Mhm.
Just
five.
know only 5 comes off that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you still ready to be a target of fireball?
No.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I have a special skill where I can, under certain circumstances, resist fire, but not my own.
Didn't know that. We're learning a lot.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
But you could save from it and then the 5 off. So you could have been just fine.
I can survive 1, I think. Joanna can survive 1.
3 to 5, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
You've got,
nobody
how many
ever
hit points
rolls
do you
Jonah,
have?
you're almost triple
damage.
digits.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
the
not triple
VTT would
digits.
ever let anyone roll the max damage.
I don't know. There's things that you can do to get there, but
Joanna, the human monk, would like to stay alive a little bit longer.
nah.
And you don't want to turn into like someone with a black maw visage, not good to look at, because that dude got burned. You don't want to get burned like that.
That's another way to be special, I guess.
And maybe
Mm,
next
very good
game
look
I
at
can
it.
cast Divine Wrath.
Oh my God, yes.
All right. Shelly, where can people find you before we end up playing again?
Hey pals, Shelly, Flea Monkey. Hey, it's Flea Monkey on Threads and Instagram. That's where you can see what I might be up to. But truth be told, December's a pretty busy month for like other stuff, so there's not too much going on in the gaming realm. So I am excited to be back here next Wednesday playing Guzmek, your friendly neighborhood cleric.
And Ashley, where can people find you before we play again, hopefully next week?
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley, also known as Minnesota Muse. You can find me on YouTube with the Volcid Games, and we're playing the game Carnival, where we're playing a bunch of people who are not necessarily good, who have joined in this weird, twisted carnival that is run by bad people, and we go on adventures.
Sounds like my Friday night.
Sounds
It's a
like
weird, fun time.
And again, I have been Tythalos. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Again, Wednesday nights will be Cyrenthe, hopefully for the winter to come. You can find me playing other games and VTubing as a dragon and just having fun with chat. So thank you all for hanging out with us. We're going to be raiding out to, it looks like, Viatrix and Miss Merricker and Jade Harpy as they are playing a TTRPG of some sort, but they're also playing in the Foundry world. So I'm going to raid out to them. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all next week for whatever kind of chaos ensues. So thank you all, everybody.